we go. That's a fucking healthy pour. Thank you, sir.
Problem and clock started.
Yeah, here we go again.
Welcome back, you motherfuckers.
Hey, bud.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Not much. You know, we didn't cheers on the last one.
Ooh, cheers, brother.
Everybody.
Cheers.
Everybody's
in this motherfucker.
The family's all together, so you'll hear some familiar female voices of our lovely wives. Kendrah with an H and JJ with two J's.
Yeah. So they're in the studio today. We are. We really don't get as much time to do the wives episodes anymore as we used to. Everybody's busy. We got lives and things going on, so we figured that today we should fucking make some time and knock some out and have some fun. So I don't know in what order these going to get released, but JJ tried to make us look real stupid and we surprised her. So
yeah, we did surprisingly well.
Yeah, better than probably our listeners. So we shall see. What do you say that we shamelessly self-promote ourselves, Jack?
Yes. So, as always, like we say all the time, YouTube, Shattered Wisdom, please go on, watch our videos, listen to our podcast. You'll see a lot of videos. Tyler at work was like, if you guys actually had video, I'd watch you more on YouTube. I was like, when the last time you got on YouTube?
Yeah, motherfucker.
I look at a camera half the fucking time, brother. So, we do have videos, so go on there, check us out.
We have not figured out how to film these where we have 4 people in a room yet, but we will figure it out.
We got a couple things we need to do. We got a shout out to our friend Alvaro for getting us a sign. So we're gonna get our sign put up.
This thing's dope.
It's cool. So we're gonna get the sign put up. We got like 1 or 2 other little minor tweaks to make in the studio, and I think we're
it'll be pretty set.
Yeah. So we'll get that done, but we'll be putting out more videos for sure.
Yeah.
Instagram, Shattered Wisdom. I am Shattered Wisdom _Jack. He is Shattered Wisdom _Jerett. Shattered Wisdom Podcast on Instagram. Like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah, keep on promoting us, and we will keep on doing this thing.
And if you have something cool or interesting or fun that you want to talk about, the game plan is the same. Let us know. Hit us up. Yeah. We are more than open to hosting guests.
Yeah, I would love to have more guests.
We'll figure out the filming of said guest episodes, but that's easy. We'll get that done.
Didn't we film with my brother here? Do we film with my brother here?
Yes, you
and
did.
Javi, too.
And Javi, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got that down. We've got the 3-person down. Just the 4-person's kind of difficult.
Well, we gotta
4-person would be fine. We just have to...
We'll put the sign up, and then I think with the 4 of us
need
to, or put the kids in here or something and kind of look at...
Yeah, well, we can put the girls on that end of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way their face... Yeah,
they want to see their faces anyway. They'd prefer to see the side of my face.
100%, yeah.
I'll make sure to brush my hair when that happens.
Yeah. Don't.
So who's going to draw a question today?
I think JJ should. Kendra always draws these.
Jay, you know who's got questions in there.
If she draws another Pops question, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I know, I'm out of here.
I'm shutting this fucker down.
It's not.
Who's that, a Kendrah K?
Yeah.
Of course.
How did you end up in your line of work?
Oh, mine's easy.
Mine too.
Mine was my dad worked there.
Yeah, I was born into it.
Yeah, I followed my dad's lead, and that's how I got into mine. Otherwise, I mean, growing up, I've never heard of shoring before. Most people who listen to this podcast, if they're not in the industry, they don't know what shoring is.
No.
So
I used to argue with my dad, like, I'm not going into construction. I can distinctly remember, like, digging ditches and him
You used to tell me that when we were first married. You're like, I didn't go to college so I could be in construction. And your dad used to be like, you can make some serious money if you, like, work your way. You're not a laborer. You're a superintendent.
But TV, like, people don't understand this. In the television and the industries, like the entertainment industries, the people that make money are... obviously the talent,
right,
quote unquote,
yes,
talent, and like the agents and those kind of people, like
nobody behind the
editors,
scenes,
and the news directors and the people that are actually piecing together whatever kind of like digital video art you're making. We're not making any money, so I made. We were below poverty level.
Oh my god, we were so poor
when I was at the TV channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
like so poor.
That was one of the ones where you had to run to the bank because somebody's check was going to bounce.
Oh yeah, like the first 5 people got your checks cleared. So it was like a baton race. Like you'd see him with the fucking check, and you're like, come on, the check would hit your hand, you'd like run. I would knock you down in the fucking parking lot to get to Wells Fargo.
Like, we need all 600 of those dollars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were so poor, so.
Yeah.
And then you ladies, how did you get into your lines of profession?
Yeah.
How much time
fucking boss lady.
Yeah. Mine was accident, like I think most things. I was nannying for a guy, John Assaraf, who wrote The Secret, or he was one of the authors of The Secret, and I was their nanny, and he asked me to come work for him in his office, and so I did that. And then one of the ladies in the office was like a part-time kind of gal, and she was going out on medical leave, and she said, hey, do you want to work for this asphalt company just for 3 months for me while I go out and get this procedure? And I was like, okay. And so I was working there, and I ended up staying there 3 years until I finished college. And then, but while I was there, I met Renee, my current boss, and he's like, get out of asphalt. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not staying in asphalt. I'm just, and I went over to the dark side, and I've been there ever since. It's been going on 20 years, but I've been working with Renee for, I think, 18 of the 20. Long time.
Jim, how do you get into all the things that you do?
Yeah, you do all kinds
You
of
have to
shit.
say so many things.
I don't know. I mean, I just kind of like, okay, so when I was pregnant with Hunter, Jerett was working, I was home, and I was like, I can't just like sit at home and do nothing and like not contribute. Like, we were already barely making money with $500 in a computer. That we took out of Jerett's paycheck, and I just started that business, and then I don't know, like with the travel. She
started with a newbie, like the baby products.
Yeah.
I came home and I'm like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
Because you said you used to like box stuff at night.
Oh,
When I come home from work and she's like, guess
You
what?
used to do that in the old house. You would have like mailing days. Yeah.
But I was like, this is never going to sell. What are you doing? And she's like, I flipped that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, in the travel agency, we travel so much, so I was like, you know what? Like, might as well just make money off of it, get perks, and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm just going to open up my own agency. And then the podcast, obviously, we know how that started.
That's not a job.
That's not a job.
That's a negative job you're making.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not really.
We got a pretty deep hole financially. We got to dig ourselves out.
Yeah.
But it's a real good time.
JJ is very entrepreneurial minded.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's good at doing those kinds of things.
I don't know if I'd be able to have like just a regular 9-to-5. Like, I've had them before, but it's like now that I do what I do, I'm like, I don't think I could,
It's definitely a different, like, working for like the man, and thank God, I mean, I work for a company that's like family, and you know what I mean? I've been doing it for so long, and I love every single person I work with. Like, I'm really lucky in that regard, but it's definitely, and there's flexibility. I get to come and go as I please. I'm not answer to anybody. I mean, so that is all that benefit, but it's definitely a different thing. Like, working for that corporation where you expected to be there. And,
Well, and Jerett and I work for gigantic corporations, so there is.
Yeah, we're numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I met the president of my company one time, and I told him a joke, and I thought my boss was going to shit his fucking heart out of his asshole. But that guy either would remember me because I made him laugh, or would not fucking. If I was in the same room as him, he wouldn't have a fucking clue who I was.
Right.
So, just a number. But I go to your work, and Renee knows who I am, and he's a really good dude. He's really good people, So.
Yes.
But same thing, like if I walked into McCarthy, nobody would be like, oh, that's Jerett. No fucking chance.
So what are we doing today, ladies?
What is it that we're doing?
Are we going to try to make us look stupid again like the last time?
Kind of.
Fucked you both up?
We won.
So we're
we lost. I'm still trying to figure out how we won and lost.
We won a dinner that I could... Kendra's going to make me a nice dinner, and we're going to go to a restaurant.
Jack's going to just buy dinner.
Yeah. He's going to buy a bean and cheese burrito.
I don't know. That chicken noodle soup you made was fucking phenomenal.
I love soup. I'm on a soup kick right now. I want to learn how to make wonton soup, so that'll be my next...
Ooh, I had your wonton soup.
Did you eat it? That was mine.
Oops.
I ate it today for lunch.
Wasn't that a few days ago?
I wish JJ would eat like wontons and shit.
The wontons were
mushy.
yeah. After I heated them up in the pot too. I didn't like put it in the microwave. I didn't.
No, we should.
I dumped it out of the pot, and there was a big pile of wonton stuff on the bottom of the pan, and I was like,
that'll be my next venture. I'll make us some wonton soup.
We should go to that little place off Hidden Valley.
oh yeah, the dumpling place.
That place is good.
Oh, it's fucking fire. If I could just get JJ to eat dumplings.
You don't like dumplings?
So good.
Dude, Ella,
Just
like, give her a plate of dumplings and fucking step back. She'll take your hand off. All right, ladies, what are we talking about?
What are we doing, ladies?
Okay, so we are playing the game called Sexy or Silly.
Silly.
Ooh, I am both.
Silly salmon.
We're going to read you like a word
I'm
or
delicious.
a word or a couple of words or a phrase, and you're going to tell us if it's like a sexy word.
Are you going to say it sexy or are you going to say like fucking, oh, boo.
Or if it's a silly word.
Okay.
Oh, like that trend where you run behind a reporter and say, fuck her right in the pussy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Sexy.
You ever seen people do that?
Yes, I have.
Oh, it's funny,
my favorite.
but for having worked in the news, I'm like, ooh,
Motherfuckers.
I would laugh.
You're
But
going to start.
Okay.
Okay.
So keep in mind it's a word or a couple words, and you tell us if it's sexy or silly, and then explain why. Okay, the first one is Hot Richard.
Is that a position?
Hot Richards isn't like hot dick. I don't know. Your dad's name was Richard?
Oh, okay. I feel dumb, but that's probably Richard Dick.
Hot dick.
Hot dick.
Probably.
Hot dick sounds like you've got a problem. That's silly.
Yeah, that's silly.
According to this, it's sexy. It's a not suited for work term.
If it was
you're
called
like-
hot dick, for sure.
If you text me like, give me that hot Richard, I'd be like,
Are we going to the Habit for dinner? Can I get that at the Hat? No, so that...
I really don't like my dad being associated.
yeah, and for us specifically, that is neither silly nor sexy because Richard is dead.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you're saying a hot Richard, you're like, he's in hell?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
He was cremated.
Yeah, your dad's pretty hot. What's up? yeah, about 1,300 degrees.
Oh my
So bad.
Okay, so if we're gonna play it like that, where we have to guess whether they think that's sexy or not, I could see, somebody stupid playing around with that. But like, if you're gonna fucking hide it under so many layers,
right?
You can use it at work. Like if you call somebody Richard Cranium, you're calling him a dickhead.
Yeah.
But
I've never heard of that either.
Richard Cranium?
I haven't either.
Look, we don't work in the same field as you guys. I have to
Dick
treat
Cabeza?
everybody with kid gloves in my...
More like us is Dick
Place to work.
Cabeza. So a favorite joke
Dixie
we have
Normus.
is you tell a new guy to go find Bob Oso.
Bob Oso.
Bob Oso, you say, hey, go out in the field and see if you can find Bob Oso. Bob Oso in Spanish is like mentally handicapped, like somebody that has Down syndrome. So somebody walks out and they'll be like, hey, have you seen Bob Oso? And they're like, yeah, he's up on the 5th floor. And like a lot of the people just inherently, if they've been in the trades, are
Like,
in on it. And they'll send you all over. And then you'll finally get to the one old crusty old guy and he's like, you're fucking Bob Oso. And they're like, what? He's like, it means you have Down syndrome, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love when everybody plays along.
Oh, it's so
so
good.
much fun.
That is an HR nightmare at my work.
Really?
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
Hazing and
Oh,
fucking...
I have said
I
several
texted
folks.
somebody once and said, I need you to come speak with me tomorrow because you've got a couple upset clients. And I was claimed to be hostile.
Kim's gonna fire me. I gotta go to HR first.
No, I'm like, we just work in two very, very different
We
fields.
had a kid and he signed his time cards with a penis. He signed it, dick and balls, like the drawing of it. And our admin is female. And she pulled it up and she said, Jack, do you know who this guy is? And I said, nope, but he's fucking gone. And I told our superintendent, another superintendent, I'm like, fucking fire that kid.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. And then I had to look at her and go, would you like to file a sexual harassment claim?
Yep.
And
In
I
this
told
day
him,
and age, I mean,
and this kid was like, yeah, dude, whatever. And I was like, no. You need to explain to him exactly what could happen. Like, you could get blacklisted
Yeah.
permanently.
Yeah.
You could get brought into a trial.
Yeah.
This could have legal ramifications and a dollar figure for my firm because you signed your time card with a dick and balls, you
and it was
fucking
literally
child.
just a bad
Oh, it was so terrible too.
Like,
It was
it's not
like
like a
crudely...
picture of a 13-year-old with him drawn.
Anyway, we digress.
Jesus.
Not sexy nor silly.
Nope. Neither.
Okay.
Ground
Stupid.
Glory hole.
Oh yeah, that's sexy.
Sexy.
Do you know what it is?
Well, yeah, that's where you put your
Yeah,
dick
I'm
in the
not
hole,
gonna
and,
go
then,
to one.
and there's a guy on the other side who blows you, and you hope it's a girl.
Yeah, you've heard Tom Segura's fucking bit about that.
Yeah.
Did you see any other cars in that parking lot?
But she's got a rough shit on her.
Oh, stop.
His words, not mine.
Just saying.
Okay, angry pirate.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
sexy.
That's sexy.
How do you know?
Do you know what the angry pirate is?
No.
Arr.
Arr.
Oh, it's because it's in the eye.
Yeah, but then you kick her in the shin, so she hops up and hops on one leg and goes, "Arr."
They should be asking us these questions.
know.
I don't even know.
I think it'd be a funnier episode.
I would.
That sounds to me, an angry pirate would sound like you have an infection or something down there.
You'll have pink eye for sure.
It's like, so David's nickname in high school was Donkey Puncher.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did he? He used to?
Uh-huh.
That's when you're having coitus doggy style and you punch him in the back of the head.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, none of these are nice. You think the pirate's nice? You think the
Maybe.
angry
Yeah,
dragon?
you think somebody wants to be Dirty Sanchez? To
Like
like
Dirty Sanchez?
I mean,
That's not something
it's
they want.
happened in my eye before.
Oh my god, I cannot. I gotta get off this podcast.
Did you then get kicked in the shin and
No,
hop around? Going,
I
"Arr"?
didn't get kicked
It
in
is.
the
It is
shin.
an on-purpose thing.
Yeah.
French press.
That's coffee.
That's a sexual term too, but I'm gonna say that one's silly.
It is silly.
I'd say silly.
It's a coffee brewing method.
Yeah.
All right, moon landing.
Silly.
Silly.
It says silly. It's literally about astronauts landing on the moon, though maybe it could be twisted into something else into the game.
I'm sure someone can.
I could come up with something right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Donkey punch.
Yes.
Hey-o.
Well, we already
It's sexy, but I don't know how many
guess
ladies
it's
out there would
sexy.
enjoy that.
I don't
though.
think it'd be.
How sexy
Yeah, you
would it
wouldn't
think
like
if
it.
I hauled off and you ate a right cross in the back of your head?
no.
that wouldn't be.
I would have been like, you didn't
No.
like that?
What do you mean?
Why would guys like that? Why would you want to punch?
It's like a power thing. I think.
Because your body
Right?
tenses up.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you tense up.
Gotcha.
There's also a lot of those, the Dirty Sanchez's and the Donkey Punches and the Angry Dragons and that kind of stuff that I think we just talk a lot of shit
just people
about.
make
Just,
them up.
uh,
Yeah,
Just because it's funny.
it's fucking
not-
hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are probably
Boys are
some.
so dumb. Like girls would never.
There are some guys that probably are like, yeah, I'm going to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Good luck, bud. Or me. Be sad. A Cleveland steamer.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
disgusting
That's a
and it is
shitter.
sexy, yeah.
That is sexy. Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
That's like a rolling brown out.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of this means.
I don't
A
either.
Cleveland steamer.
It's when you shit on somebody.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
People like shit on their chest. There's weird people out there. Maybe some of our listeners like that
Some
shit.
people, 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
That had a fan base.
That was the thing.
I still don't
can't.
know what that is.
You don't want to know.
It's
Shut the
so-
fuck up. Change the subject.
It has to do with a Cleveland steamer and 2
Yeah,
ladies.
And 2 ladies with 1 cup.
Okay. Clam
Chalice.
clam jam.
Clam jam? Yeah. Hey, Scissor Sisters.
That is not at all what I thought it meant, though.
A clam
It
jam?
says. Do you guys
What do
know
you
what
think
is
it
what
means?
is? Yeah.
I would say it's like 2 ladies scissoring.
Slapping their clams together.
Yeah. Is that it?
So it says it is a sexy word, but it's the female equivalent of a cock block
No.
Oh, a clam jam.
because it's clam jam, like you're
Oh,
jamming
I
up the
get it.
clam.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. No, I'm off, but that,
Cool.
okay.
All
You
right.
get clam jam by one of your girlfriends at the bar?
Maybe the Scissor Sisters can write in and let us know
Yeah.
if that's
Yeah.
like a correct.
No, but you
thing.
girls too. Like if you've been out and some chick fucking
We just call it cock blocked all the way
Stole
around.
the dude,
Yeah, I mean,
One time my mom was in a, I was like, Mom, go.
Ooh, your mom clam jammed you?
Yeah. We were in Hawaii. And we were just having a nice time, but we met this gentleman, and I was like, Mom, like, get out of here. And my mom, just
Yeah.
looked at her best.
Fuck.
Oh, your mom takes no hits. I love her. She's like, but why? Because you're clam jamming me. She's like, excuse me?
Are you hungry?
What? You want a
We can
clam
go
jam?
shuck some oysters together.
Waiter, can we get a clam jam?
Yeah.
Is that a sandwich?
Sounds delicious. Do
You're
they
like-
have flavors?
You're like, Mom, never mind. He's leaving. You see him?
Yeah.
That one?
Here's how I'm gonna go dirty Sanchez somebody else.
Yeah. Dirty Sanchez myself to get out of this. Like, fuck me.
Did I just read that?
I did.
The clam jam?
Clam jam's a me.
Yeah.
Okay. Butterfly effect.
That's a movie and a thing.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher. was
Ashton
in that.
Kutcher, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's also a philosophy. I wouldn't say it's really silly.
It's
No.
a scientific concept where small causes
butterfly-
lead to larger effects.
Yeah, butterfly flaps his wings in Tokyo and we get a tornado.
Tsunami or whatever.
So
Yeah.
that reminds me of what's that movie?
Butterfly
Contagion.
effect?
The butterfly effect?
No,
The
Contagion.
one with Ashton Kutcher?
No.
Where he kept changing timelines and
I
coming
know
back
what the
differently?
butterfly effect. Contagion. No. Okay. No.
Haven't seen it.
Donnie Darko?
I don't know what a lot of these words are.
I don't know, and I don't. If anybody calls me this, I'm not gonna like
I
it.
still don't understand
Donnie Darko? No, dude. There's no...
I don't think I've ever
I think
watched
you have to
it.
be on the acid.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Well...
Donnie Darko is a Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
Okay.
like early.
Early Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't even know how to describe it to you, but there's this fucked up rabbit.
It's like following
Like a
him around.
humanoid big rabbit, but its eyes. It's like a person in like almost like a Easter Bunny costume, but it's like gray and black, and the eyes, instead of having like rabbit eyes, they're just like white, but they're shaped like the rabbit eyes.
Yeah.
And it's got weird teeth. It's just this weird. I don't even know.
The whole movie's just weird.
I literally, it is so strange. I don't know. I could probably Wikipedia it, and I still wouldn't know how to describe it to you.
No.
It is just.
I
It's
know.
fucking
You're
weird.
not making me want to watch it.
It is one of
Yeah.
those.
No, I don't wanna watch
It's
it.
one of those movies where they absolutely want you to have your own opinion on it.
I think it's one of those where it's left like everybody has their own journey through it, but it is.
It is a fucking weird one.
I'll tell you something. Speaking of Jake Gyllenhaal, I do not find him attractive. However, I just watched a show on Max called Presumed Innocent. Have you seen this? It's just a one season, like a murder trial situation.
Have you seen him in?
Man.
Have you seen him in the new Roadhouse?
No.
He is fucking ginormous.
Is he hot in this fucking?
Yes, and it's not that he's hot. Like he plays kind of like almost like a nerdy like district attorney or something. But then you see him like in his hot moments, and I was like, I didn't know I felt that way about Jake Gyllenhaal.
In the new Roadhouse, he is fucking buff as
He is ripped in this movie too. I
Okay.
wouldn't call him big, but I'd call him like in shape.
Oh
like,
yeah, no, he was fucking
Yeah.
like because he was like a UFC fighter in this fucking show. That motherfucker's just 6-pack, fucking just gnarly. I was like, God damn.
Good for him. If I see him, I'm gonna clam jam him on
Yeah.
the way to my wife.
I just recommend that you watch Presumed Innocent. It was one of those where I like power watched it and
Yeah.
it was like
Go ahead, ladies.
stayed up too late. It was good.
Go ahead, ladies. That one's for you.
That's your.
A Blumpkin.
Oh yes,
yeah.
yeah. That's a blowjob on the toilet while you're taking a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Like what?
We had a friend.
Yeah, someone. You said. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Kendrah is my favorite thing. Is Kendrah's. I wish people could see this. Her face of disgust at all of these, and we're like, "Oh yeah, this is this," and she's
Yeah.
just like, "What the fuck?"
Who? Okay, first off, who likes that? Secondly, who comes up with that? So gross. I can't.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
You know what though? To each their own.
No, and like that's a like. So in Tucker Max,
Yep.
he talks about it. And he's like,
I
I
hope
tried
they
to
serve beer in
gross.
hell.
I hope that I tried to gross this fucking girl out forever, and she would do everything. That's when I first heard of a Blumpkin,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, oh, she'd have to hold her breath.
That is
Like, how do you get comfortable?
So gross.
That's a real thing. It is a real thing.
It's happened, ladies.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
It happens in the world. that we
I'm
live
not going to ask. And if you were like, hey, babe, do you want a Blumpkin? I'd be like, we need to reevaluate
in.
our relationship.
How'd you get in here?
Yeah, I locked the door when I did it down. Or did you come to my job site? What are you doing in here?
How'd you get in this porta potty?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Want me to blow you in the porta potty, Jack?
Oh, no. If you did, I'd be like, oh, no. We'd be in marriage counseling.
Oh man,
God.
that is another
I
level.
want this episode to end so bad. That is, there's not. If you said $10 million, I'd be like, no, thanks.
Ugh.
I'm good.
Yeah.
No courtesy flushes or anything. So go ahead. What's next?
Beef curtain.
Yep,
that's sexy. That's
sexy. That's about your
exaggerated labia, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like a curtain made of beef.
Okay.
Like roast beef.
Yeah.
Arby's. We got the meats.
I got this thing.
All right.
Hello, Clarice.
Welcome into the world of the mail.
Oh my God.
BT Dubs.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Kitty glitter.
I like that.
That sounds
cute.
sweet.
Yeah, no, but
I
that's
don't-
toilet paper stuck in your pubes, right, ladies?
No, it's
I
a
think
type
it's-
of sparkly confetti or decoration.
It's a silly
Oh,
word.
no, I've heard kitty glitter is also when a girl has toilet paper stuck in her pubes.
Shave that shit, ladies.
Job sites, gross.
This is not just job site. Don't
This
think
is
this is
life.
restricted to
Yeah.
construction. This is
This is
male,
male.
typical male conversation.
probably started
These are
with-
golf courses, hunting
I
trips.
could have this
job
conversation
sites.
on an airplane.
Oh, yeah. We can sit at any bar and be like, boys, what do you feel about kitty glitter? They're like, oh, this chick had all this
Yeah.
toilet paper.
Oh my God, when we go on Thursday, if I hear any of these words, I'm switching seats.
I'm gonna say fucking
All of them.
bumpkin real loud on the airplane and see how many people
Be like,
fucking look
hey,
around.
Let's join the Mile High Blumpkin Club.
Yeah.
That's a super exclusive club.
But you have to keep the door open because we don't both fit in
How
this
do you fit?
motherfucker.
Can't.
I like it.
Jerett always propositions me to join the Mile High Club whenever we go on a plane. But I'm like, how?
I would honestly love to board the plane with you and just like, sorry, ma'am, to the stewardess and the pilot.
Just real quick.
I just want to see if these two standing up, no sexual contact, can just fit and we'll shut the door, and then let's see if they can get out.
I always wonder, like, even just because I will not pee on a plane, like I will hold it. I just not a fan. But when I do have to go, I always wonder, like, how does one person? Sometimes you have to like suck in to shut the door, and I wouldn't say I'm like.
So, like, where the toilet is, the roof immediately comes this way?
Yeah.
I can't stand up and pee in there.
Oh, dude, I have to. I'm like Neo. I'm all matrixed. I changed our baby's diaper in an
I
airplane
remember that.
toilet.
Yeah, you should get an
There
award.
were legs and wipes and diapers and stuff, and I'm like, I'm a very mechanically inclined person. I can look at a space.
Yeah.
I love Tetris.
And
I'm just like,
that is all you.
nope. It's like trying to put an octopus in a shot glass.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Chili dog.
Oh, yeah. That's a dirty one. That's a sexy one.
What
is it?
What is it?
It's when you have shit on your dick.
Yeah.
No, it's a hot dog covered in
But
chili.
that's what it says. The answer silly.
There's also a
I don't-
sexual term for
But
it.
I don't want it. I don't want it to be that.
It's like a rusty
gross.
trombone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't. Oh, I know this one.
I don't like it.
Not that I've experienced it. I'm saying pearl necklace.
Yes.
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 So we all know.
Yeah. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
These are real conversations we have.
Dirty Sanchez.
Yep, Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah, we
Yes,
talked about
that's sexy. Yeah, we can talk about that. That one's fucking filthy disgusting.
We say sexy, but I don't find it
I wouldn't.
sexy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do this.
All of this shit I wouldn't do.
Thank God.
If I was if I was revenge banging somebody, I'd probably do some of these. But like somebody that I actually like, there's no way.
Yeah, if it was a hate fuck,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh yeah, dude. Like fucking. Yeah, you're
donkey
getting,
parts
you're getting
for sure.
fucking and a mushroom stamp with some shit on it. Like
Oh,
you're getting the fucking full effect, bitch.
Ew.
my
Like
eyes
a donkey
twitching.
punch, and then when you turn around, bam!
Yeah.
Kick in the shin, angry pirate.
What's the? Oh, it's the Houdini where you spit on their back.
I don't think we can put this out.
Yeah.
Next.
All the dudes that listen to this are like,
They're
yep.
gonna-
And
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's probably several of our
we're not-
female listeners that
I'm
are like,
sure.
you motherfuckers, somebody did that shit to me.
Yeah. I've been Houdini'd before.
I don't know what that.
It's where you spit on their back and then they turn around and you come in their face.
What the? But why?
We didn't come up because
I didn't-
sometimes,
I
JJ,
didn't.
there are terrible people in the world. People kidnap children.
Hey, probably because it's funny and you don't like the person that you're having sex with.
But why would you have sex with someone that you...
Because we're guys. Why do we pay girls billions of dollars to get naked on the fucking internet?
Why do
we're
people buy
stupid
farts in a
humans.
jar or a bathtub full of milk and cereal that some girl laid in?
Yeah.
Like, people are
Because
weird.
men are fucking disgusting. And if you guys ever say, like, oh, we're just as horny as you are, no, some guy buys farts in a jar to get off. Like,
So Louis C.K., for as disgrace of a comedian as he is, he had a bit. And he was talking about men being depraved and having these terrible thoughts. And women being depraved. And he said, ladies, you get to have those thoughts. Men, we have to have those thoughts. That's the difference. And not to say that Jerry and I are like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Houdini and the dirty sex and all that kind of shit. It's just, it's like ookie cookie.
yeah.
Right? Like, we would never do that, or soggy biscuit. We would never do that. We won't get into what that is.
It's like a rite of passage. Like, to be a dude, like, I used to laugh about this shit, like, in high school.
We laugh about it, but no one's ever really experienced it, right? It's like a UFO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, somebody's seen it or done it
Your
somewhere.
friend claims.
They've talked about it, but, like, you've never done it, because I would never.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
But
anyways.
IYK.
Yeah, you know.
Dutch oven.
That's my favorite.
You fart in the sheets and then
Yes,
put your wife
but-
under it?
Didn't your dad say he did that to your mom?
yeah. When they were like first married. Yeah, that's how I know what it is. According to ChatGPT, though.
It's just it's a silly thing because it's a cooking pot.
No.
You know that soup I made the other night?
Dutch oven.
Dutch oven.
No. Dutch oven's where
You made it in a Dutch oven.
Dutch oven's where you fart and
You
trap
did
your
not
partner
Dutch
under the blanket.
oven this.
No, I did not.
Like, it tasted like sulfur.
Yeah. Oh, my eyes were watering. Did you eat onions?
Cuddle puddle.
I don't even know what the fuck that would be.
I'm going to say that's sexy because I would assume you're all cuddled up and
In a puddle?
things happen.
Maybe after sex when you're all sweaty and shit? I don't know.
It's a sexy term. It's for a group of people cuddling together, usually in a social or party setting.
Ooh, like
So-
an
an
orgy
orgy?
cuddle?
I don't know.
I don't know that I want to be touching anybody. Yeah, just don't invite me.
Beef Wellington.
I don't know what that is.
That's
either.
a tasty British dish
That's
of beef wrapped in a bread.
Oh, yeah, Gordon Ramsay's favorite dish.
Coated in
Correct.
a pate,
There you
actually.
go. Oh,
It's Gordon Ramsay's favorite dish.
Blue waffle.
Oh, yeah. Don't Google that.
Oh, don't Google
do
blue
not Google
waffle.
blue waffles.
Don't.
Oh,
But why do you know?
Because
because
we've
we've Googled blue waffles.
Googled blue waffles. 'Cause it's the thing. Your guys are saying this, hey man, check out this thing. Check out blue waffle.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, hey, did you hear IHOP has those new blue waffles, man? Check them out.
Yeah, and it's an incredibly disgusting.
It is not even a little sexy.
No.
Okay, I don't want to know.
Okay.
You don't. It's not.
So we would
it's not
construe
normal.
this as sexy,
Yeah.
but it's again to a very
Filthy
specific
disgusting.
sect
Yeah.
of the world
It's a
that likes
sexual-
that.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so gross.
Okay.
Rusty trombone.
Yep, you know what that one is.
I don't know what that is.
That is when you have anal intercourse and then oral intercourse.
Ass to mouth.
Oh.
ATM.
Oh. Okay.
Don't
next.
ask us. Some people like that. They do that on the
This is-
internet.
what's so funny is you two look at us. This is common knowledge for men. Like
I
we
have
could-
no clue.
Ladies, we could line up 100 men, Jerry and my age, and they'd all be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, huh?" We all like, "What are we talking about? Like
Yeah.
baseball stats? Like, come on, ladies, hit me with something weird."
Yeah, they actually do that one on the hub.
Spatchcock.
Ooh, spatchcock.
Oh, no, spatchcocking. That's when you cut a chicken in half and you splay it open flat on a grill or a
Yeah, that's
a
what it
poultry.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not sexy nor silly. It's just,
it could be. You could make some spatchcocking. Spatchcocking would sound worse than fucking like the rusty trombone.
Yeah. You want
That's
to
where
get spatchcocked?
Hit it or something.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
I feel like that's plenty.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Is there any other terms you ladies would like to know
Nope.
about?
I'm
You
good.
sure?
Thank you.
Are you sure? Well, you want to know about the Kool-Aid Man?
No, I know that.
My buddy John and Jeff and I came up with that on Big Bear one day.
You've told me this one.
It's
I've heard it.
funny, but we'll
Well, if you guys want to know, write us in.
DM me.
Yeah. Hey, and if you've heard of some things that we didn't cover on this show, why don't you write us and we'll cover those.
I was gonna say, are there any terms that we didn't
Oh, yeah.
talk about that are but that are very like common, like the more like
the
very,
rusty
Angry
fish
dragon.
hook, the rusty fish hook, the angry dragon.
You don't have to explain them.
Yeah.
I'm just for our listeners to be like, oh,
The pirate is one of my favorite because it's so
What's?
terrible.
I want to say it's like fucking Angry Bull or whatever. Where
the angry dragon.
No. Where you
come
like?
out their nose.
No. Where you call them somebody else's name and hang on for the ride.
Oh, that's the rodeo.
The rodeo. Yeah.
You see if you can hold on for 8 seconds. Like you lean in and be like, "This is how your sister likes it." And you see if you can hold on for 8
as she freaks out. Yeah. Don't ask me.
Again, not something I've practiced or ever done.
Yeah.
It's just, a lot of stand-up comedians go on stage and they elaborate things. They tell these massive, funny stories.
Big old jokes.
So this is, I mean, these are things that people
You're
tell.
lucky that I've never done it to you drunk jokingly. You want to see something funny?
But here's a funny thing I'll tell you. One of my dear friends, our dear friend Drew, growing up, he had an older brother named Josh. And Josh was probably 10 years older than all of us. So we're in high school. Mm-hmm. And Josh is, we're drinking and smoking and being fucking dummies. And Josh would just be like, yeah, man, you ever let a chick, like, spit it back in your mouth? And he would just... yeah.
That's definitely older brother shit, dude.
Yeah, but he would do it just to fuck with us. That's called a snowball. But Josh would just be like, "Oh yeah, sometimes you just gotta this. Have you ever had a chick put her finger in your butt?" And he would just say things because he just wanted to gross you out. It was like a gross out. So men now, well, not now, but for all the annals of history, have had gross out competitions.
Yeah.
Right? We try to come up with things that are grosser to make some people gag or something like that. Yeah. So that was Josh's thing. So Josh would say a lot of this crazy stuff to us to try to be like, "Oh, have you?" And it would just it would build from there, and it would get to the point where the rusty trombones and the pirates and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've been Kendrah.
All right. We will.
No, we're only 40 minutes in.
I need it to end.
We will sexy time this one. We will. We'll put this one out to pasture. So
missionary style never sounded so good.
Just lights off missionary style.
Under the covers in the dark.
Regularly, don't look at me.
Don't even breathe.
Stop breathing in my ear. All right.
This is. I've arrived.
Good game.
Go teams.
All right. Fine, Kendrah. Jeebus. Fucking Kendrah's over here about to die.
Why are you so red, babe?
I just wanted to end.
Fine. I guess I've been Jerett.
I guess I've been Jack.
I've been Kendrah.
I've been JJ.
And this is Shattered Wisdom Podcast, and you motherfuckers are welcome.